2 years in a row. 2 years in a row winning Virginia. Whoa! They both had to lift at the same time, but Sean got back into it.
Well, one team got a little closer.
Keep it going.
All right. Well.
Good job.
Yeah.
That's a fast hot rod. So you got one there.
Hello. Well, folks, first and foremost, I'd like you to put your hands together for the 2025 Virginia Motorsports Champion, Mr. Nova. Sean, first, I'll give you this trophy. There you go. First one of the year. Second, you get a big check. Everyone gets a big check.
All right, so 2 years in a row. How does that feel?
Man, I've always said that Virginia is a special place for me, not only because Tyler Crossnow has always been great to us, you know, and he's a good buddy of mine. He keeps an amazing surface. The track is always good. It's one of the most smooth tracks in the country. You can look at your data and tell how smooth it is out here. So for me to get my first win here ever of my career in the MPK was amazing. And now to get my first back-to-back,
yeah.
it's even better, you know. So we knew that we weren't prepared in California, so we set out to sit at the track until we had a fast and consistent hot rod. And I'll be honest with you, I still don't believe that we got the fastest hot rod in the parking lot, but consistency takes you a long ways. And we got a little bit lucky today, you know, and I've said that numerous times. It takes luck and consistency to win these races, and we got a little bit of luck, you know. Kai was on the bad side of that luck. He had some bad luck, he didn't make it. Obviously Cole Pez didn't make it. Yeah. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna say that I'm upset that they didn't make it to the line. That just gave me something to try. But, you know how it is, man. It's get your stuff to the starting line.
All right, so the last pass looks like you had some issues.
Yeah,
what happened?
I don't know, man. We didn't even really change anything. The car has kind of been not going straight all weekend. We've put rear steer in the car and rear steer in the car and rear steer in the car, and it's just wanting to go out there and turn left. There's just a big difference between the 34.5s and the 36, and we've just had to put a lot of rear steer in the car. I actually think it might need a little bit more, but we'll go from here.
All right, Sean, congratulations, man. Many more to come.
Thank you, brother.
It started right here, and you ended up winning 4.
Yes.
So maybe 4 more to see.
That's the plan, man. That's the plan.
All right, congrats.
Thanks as always, buddy.
All right. So Chris Rankin, you've been so you've been consistent the whole week, and at the final run, what happened?
Man, we skipped a beat. Had a fuel line, looks like it came loose, and it looks like it may have lost some fuel pressure, and it might have lean popped and blew the burst panel. If it could have just maybe lasted another 150 feet, 200 feet before it decided to want to make that turn, last turn to leak out, but it didn't. It showed his face. It broke the car. We were door to door. I was out him a little bit, and he had a pedal, which made it perfect for me to just get the win. And just the feeling of letting go of the trans brake on this car is absolutely amazing. And to be able to come out here with my comp turbo car with Caden and him win small tire, me trying to double down with him with my Pro Charge big tire car, and we had the car, we had the driver, we had the team, we had the tuner all weekend long. We just fell short of checking the line, man. Just that shows how delicate these cars are with the vibration they go through. And believe me, it's a big one of my major Dash 16 fuel lines backed off like 3.5 turns. So that doesn't tell you how much it was working its way off every round, and we were missing it because it was on the bottom and you don't see the mark. Lesson learned, tough lesson learned. We lost the finals because of it, and it wasn't like we were behind and popped, we were out in front and popped. More disappointing for me because I did my part and my crew, and we all did our part. The car did his part for that part. So I'm disappointed, but I'm happy for Sean. I learned a lot this weekend knowing the caliber cars, where they are, where we are. We're doing with an MH5, as some guys might say it's retired now to small tire racing. I don't believe so. I think it still is a big player in the game. Proline has proven that they have an incredible platform that race engine builders are able to build off of, and they proved it over and over and over, and they proved it again tonight. And Billy Briggs Racing Engine freshened his Pro Line racing motor for me, and he put a couple of his only tweaks to it, but it did its job, and hopefully it didn't sacrifice any of its integrity on that lean pop. We'll go back to the pits here without trying to take too much time to check it out, so I can get all my crew home to their families and friends and homes this weekend and see if we have any major problems before we get back for the weekend. But I thank you very much for always being a part, man. Upshift, you guys are always a big part of this, like Stat Guy. You guys sharing everything across the platforms across the world is great for every fan and every racer that wants to be here and every racer that used to be here to be able to at least follow and watch and see this. And honestly, I just can't be more happier with everybody and that's been a part of this whole deal. And we're very fortunate to be a part of this Beat Promotions deal. So hopefully we can return back and end up in the finals again.
There ain't no hopefully. We are going to return. We are going to kill it. And we're going to be the fucking #1.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. He's right. We can do it. I mean, this is only our, our 6th pass out and our 7th pass, I don't know. Yeah. 8th or 9th pass now with the rounds going here this weekend since we put the car back together this winter. So, GP tuning has been a big part of my game. Greg Powery, and he, it helps me. Him and I are buddies. We bounce shit off each other. We're like freaking frack. We're like ice and water, or fire and water, I should say. I'm sorry. We work really well together, and him and I doing what we do, I think between small tire and big tire allows us to come out on top. Unfortunately, we just came a little short. I appreciate it, guys. Anything else?
Good job. No, that's just it.
Video and you give him a kiss. Promise this, Steve.
All right. It is on that note that we'll wrap it up here at Virginia Motorsports Park. Big shout out to Nova. 2 wins in a row here in Virginia Motorsports Park. Last year he got his first win here and went on to win 4 more invitationals. This year it's about to be the same thing from the look of things. So big shout out to Nova. Respect to Chris Rankin, who has been consistent the whole weekend as well. Big shout out to both racers. Respect, they've been doing their thing the whole weekend, and Nova came up on top. Big shout out to every other racer that showed up and tried to get to the 40,000. Big shout out to the fans. Big shout out to everyone that supported me this weekend. Most especially to the 187 Customs. They sponsored the video this weekend and they got the win. That's what happens when you support Upshift 360. All right, so see you guys next race. That's in Ohio. Make sure to like, subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment, question or concern. Drop it in the comment section. Peace out, JJ.
Blow my shit up, man.
Virginia's a special place for me.
Sometimes it's Kai's day.
I was out him a little bit.
Yeah, Sean's car is hauling ass.
Very first big check.
Outlaw 32.
See you in the final round, bitch.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Virginia Motorsports Park. Today is the invitational day of the Outlaw 32. We got some interesting matchup. First pay down is going to be Cole Pace going up against a local guy by the name of Alan Burke, and we got some interesting matchups like Kai Kelly going up against Scott Taylor, and Nova going up against Nate Saylor. So yep, there is going to be some good racing going on here today. Stay put. This is round 1 coming up.